Greetings and salutations, magical friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I am Little Falcon, and if you can see me now, we are doing some free tarot and oracle card readings as well as our usual coffee chat. A big hello to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Today we are triple streaming. I wanted to start off today by saying hello. Thank you, Lisa DeWitt, for liking. And a huge hello to Copeland Tarot. I hope I'm saying that right, on Twitch, for following. Thank you for joining us. As I said, if you guys are coming right here with me now and you're getting this live, we're going to do some readings. I usually start everything off on a slow pace for just a moment. We're going to slow it down. We're going to light some sage, some Palo Santo. This is our first time together since last week. It's been a minute. How is everybody doing out there? We're going to start here with the Palo Santo. I'm having some new sage and crystals shipped to me from someone on Instagram who I'm going to share that link later. She's really sweet. But she puts a lot of good energy into her things, so I'm going to share some new crystals and things with everyone later this week. So as we open this up today, we ask Wakantaka, the Great Spirit, and now we're going to do some sage, to clear away negativity. I want to connect up with Creator now and humbly ask that we are protected, that the ancestors today are opening up and listening. And we're going to use this smoke to spread some cleansing and purification to you and to me. This smudge is for the group. It's so good to be back. We're going to let that spread and we're going to see what's going on with everybody. Okay, so it's Tuesday. We had a lot of heavy energy the past couple weeks. We had that Lionsgate portal, and then we had the full moon. So all those things combined together, it was intense energy. Oh my goodness, it was very revealing. I've had since then a lot of challenges. So we announced to the universe on the new moon what we wanted. We capitalized on that manifesting power with the Lionsgate, and it got really intense. And then as it grew, the full moon happened and it crescendoed. So we let go of everything that didn't fit anymore. We experienced some disruption from it, guys, because afterwards you definitely could feel the after effects. I mean, I've still felt them. And when I am starting to enter, this new week and everything, the lunar phase is kind of asking us all to back off and integrate and accept and work with everything that's changed. So some of us have let go of stuff and embraced new things. Some of us have accepted ourselves now for who we are. There's been a lot of disruption in social schedules and life. The Lionsgate was extremely, extremely revealing. I decided to make some changes for my life, and it was good. I was listening. It opened up a new avenue to my guides to be able to understand how could I be of service to everyone. I worked on selectivity of my time and energy to capitalize what's best for you, for all the clientele I work with behind the scenes, because before and after my lives, I am working either privately through my clientele or through another service, which I don't advertise for here. They got plenty of advertisement. They don't need me. And I want to devote enough time to actually help people more. So when we were doing a lot of these lives, it felt like there was a lot of people I couldn't get to, and it got really overwhelming. I took a step back for a little while. I came back and realized we have to be selective, guys. So however you're selective with your time, I respect and understand. A huge thank you for watching today. We're going to talk about the crystals I'm using, and I'm going to pull a card for the group. And we're going to see if anyone wants a reading. So if you're watching now and you would like a reading, let me know. If you're perusing through this later and you would like a reading, put hashtag free reading and let me know. And if you're on Twitch, make sure you follow me and YouTube. If you haven't head over to Facebook yet, we have a pretty large group over there and a lot of stuff going on. I have an interesting subscription service for just $10 a month too. Hey Tribute, it's the Tribulator. It's good to see you on Twitch. Thanks for stopping by today. We're doing a little bit of our usual. As you guys know, all of my live streams are truly fueled by the magic Java bean. You guys are what makes this group magical. Thank you so much for devoting your time and energy today. Yes, I'm going to be sipping on this Tuesday coffee. Monday was really good Monday for me. I colored my hair. I've been changing it up. I felt this bright energy coming through. I needed to really, really jam my jam, and I feel really good about it. So I hope everybody else is having a really good day. And if you're not, I mean, drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. There's always challenges, and I've been going through them. And I won't get extremely personal, but as I pull out my crystals, I'll explain why I'm using them. I've been going through people's changes. So when I drew boundaries in my life, and this is important to have personal strength, usually I'd pull out the tiger's eye for this, but I needed to know who I was. And I have been a caregiver, a kind, loving person for a very long time. And I needed to understand I am this polished gem here, aventurine. And it is very much the representation of my enthusiasm to help others. To recognize this about me was extremely important because in drawing adequate boundaries, I found the beautiful piece that I'm like literally like vibing off of, which is self-love, love of nature. This is some yellow citrine. Calcite, excuse me. I always want to confuse them. It's almost the sense that as I am drawing these boundaries, I'm having to be very mindful when people come back to me, and then we want to reflect that with our choices. So I've been having to be really firm, and it's been difficult, but on the other side of it, every time I say no when I'm supposed to, every time I am selective with my time, I benefit. Hey, Witchy Marie, thank you for joining us on Twitch. Just to let you guys know, we are triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I will do my best to let everybody know who's here. We're going to do some free readings. First, we're doing our coffee talk, and I'm going to talk, these are my last couple crystals, and why I have them out today. I've been going through boundary-defining moments, and so I often cling to my ancestors. Now, this is given to me by my grandmother, who has since passed. She is the third generation that I know of that does what we have done. And, you know, her and I had spent a lot of time, and she was discussing what a lot of people would call, you know, I'm not sure if they call it the rainbow prophecy, where someday the native peoples, you know, she called it the people that understood, would take over, and the earth would need just people who could be stewards of the earth. I mean, I got close to her when in my early 20s, and when I first started having kids, because I didn't know her. She had gone back down to where she was from in Arkansas, and it was really interesting to learn later through the internet and everything, because I didn't grow up on the res, that the stuff she was talking to me about was the whole idea that there's going to be like a seventh generation that's going to fix things, and you need to know the old ways. I feel slightly guilty. Guys, I didn't learn the old ways from her because I was very young and was busy, and little did I know. So this is what this represents. Two things, guys. This is my connection to my past, and this is my willingness to learn in the moment. I'm not going to pass up any more knowledge because you never know when it's coming, but this is a big enhancer. Lastly, another one that's protective and enhancing. That's just a little chunk of this that fell out of my celestite or celestine, whatever you want to call it. So there you go, guys. That is the stage that has been set. I've been drawing these boundaries. People have been acting weird. It's been interesting. Hey, Panda Person Bot, thank you for joining on Twitch. So what we're doing now is we're going to compile a list of anyone who wants a reading. We are triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch today. I am Little Falcon. Thank you. I am humbled and honored to meet everyone. So if you are just joining me, like I said, we're compiling our list. I was talking about recent events and what we should be focusing on due to all kinds of energies. We want to get our ducks in a row a little bit, and we don't need to start any new projects this week because of the moon phase, because coming up soon we're going to have another new moon, and we're going to manifest and work on A, current projects, and B, consider new projects. As well as we have, guys, coming up in September 9th, a Mercury retrograde. See, I even screwed up saying it. Now, I like the retrogrades really because at first they're like, oh, especially the Mercury, because I know it's like a lot of drama and tech issues. Oh my God. Some people go the whole retrograde without being on social media. I know some readers and people who do it, but I can't do that. That would just be wrong. I wanted to acknowledge a real quick that Panda Person Bot is the first person today on Twitch for a reading. We're going to start really soon, okay? So stick around. Okay, I'll give everybody the rules of the road here in 1 second, too. Next up, Stephanie. Hi, how are you on Facebook? Thanks for joining. It's good to see you again. And Tribulator on Twitch wants a reading. You guys are like on fire a lot of times on Twitch. We get a lot. I appreciate your effort and energy. You guys are super cool. I'm also on Discord. We're going to get some chatting going this winter when I am not able to do as much things, and we're going to do snow rituals and all kinds of fun stuff. You guys can participate too. My Discord link, I do believe, is also on Twitch, Facebook, not YouTube yet. Stephanie also wants a reading on Facebook. I kind of had a feeling. So we are ready to start. So let's talk the rules of the road real quick before we go. Stephanie. You guys would think I could have been a doctor with my horrible writing now, but I grew up in the age of using cursive, so I could write in cursive if I tried. Thank you, Stephanie, for sharing on Facebook. I really appreciate everybody. All those likes and shares mean a lot. If you guys are enjoying this on Facebook and you like it, you can send me stars. I have also have a PayPal link for a virtual tip jar, as well as if you're on Facebook for $9.99 a month, I have a cool subscription. I'll go into that in a minute. It includes 3 readings and so on and so forth. But what I want to do now is talk the rules of the road real quick and get us going. And I do see Witchy Marie would like a reading, and we're going to go back to Twitch for that one. So you're number 4 on our list, okay? Witchy Marie, please stick around. I like those names. See, those are cool names. That is stuff that when we first started on the internet, we did to have like AOL chat names and stuff like that. See, so I'm old. Now, let's start off here over on Twitch, and I'm going to give everybody the same message really quick. Panda person bot, step forward. Let me know if you would like a general or if you have a specific question. But I would like to set the rules of the road really briefly. We don't do dark spell work here. We don't ask revenge questions, and we don't do mediumship in this sort of a forum. I do that, yes, but we always go behind the scenes together in private service, as well as if there is something that comes through, of course I'm going to say it. You guys, if you watch me, all kinds of stuff goes on. We have a variety of decks today. I'm going to be, since I'm the dealer today, it's going to be dealer's choice. I have Oracle decks as well. I do love the Rider-Waite. Here we go. So Panda Person Bot over on Twitch group is ready with a general love reading question. All right, guys. So we have a need here to get a little deep. The love questions, you guys, it's okay to do them with the Oracle. But what I want to do is use Tarot with a Twist. If you guys aren't familiar with any of these neat decks, real briefly, this is the Crow Tarot. I also have another deck of hers I'm going to bring out, but I have like a collection of way too many decks. It's like this crazy obsession now. And I'm not a materialist, so it's not like I have like 30 of them at this moment, but by the time I'm done, I'm going to easily have that much. Okay, so what I'd like the group to do is focus. I want you, Panda. I'm going to assume that, Panda, you're a female, if you would let me know. And hi, Sophia Hippie. I will get with you shortly to put you on the list. Right now, we're dealing with Panda Person Bot over on Twitch. I know you guys can't all see that. Who's going to have a general love reading. And he's a male. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So, let's focus for him, okay? I would like walk and talk of the Great Spirit, the universe, Mother Nature, if you will, to open up. I would like his ancestors and mine to sit down at the table. Thank you for the group's collective energy. Thank you. We would like to get a general love reading for our new friend. I'm going to do a 6-card pull today, guys. This is 3 down, and we have 3 obstacles or challenges, however you guys choose to look at them, okay? That is up to you. But we don't do sugarcoating, but I don't send out negative, mean energy. So understand, today here we're only going to get so deep because my desire is to not offend, but to give you your short spirit-guided message, and that's our hope for today, to get all these in. So now let's focus for Panda. Thank you. So as we look here with the Six of Wands, I think you've had successful moments with relationships, and I think it only can be said that at times life with the Emperor here seems to take control and does what it wants. And we're going to get to all what this means, but in the current, you're dealing with a situation, and this card is upside down. This is the Four of Pentacles. I appreciate you guys working with the Crow Tarot because it looks different. It's a different imagery. The crows are very smart, very family oriented, but sharp witted. And I wanted to focus with this because I feel that you are, according to this, kind of like not being able to give that much and waiting and hoping. And this Page of Cups shows that you're probably waiting for that situation to manifest itself, because it's like the challenge here is, where's the kind messages, where's the understanding? Because in the future, here comes the Page of Wands. So if you guys notice already, we see a lot of pages, we see a lot of communicative energy, but we see a lot of new people energy with this Page of Wands coming in. That's an energy person. But what's happening, and this is the challenge, is all your situations seem to be changing. So the Death card shows this to me, that you're going through a big change, or will be. So if you're currently in a relationship, so let's get down to it, guys. Let's piece this all together for our friend. If you're currently in a relationship, it's going to have to change to be more evolved, because according to this, there's not the communication needed. There's not the love or understanding, because you're feeling kind of like standoffish. This would be the Miser, guys, the Four of Pentacles. This would be straight up you standing back with love and being like, you know what, I don't want to give. But right now, it looks like it's like you're ready to give, but it's you, according to this, you want that kindness. Okay, now I see here, currently single. Excellent. Which explains for the entire way this has been phrased to me. So we're going to tie this together for you really quick so you get your predictive cards and understand what this is. So again, you've done things a certain way and it worked, but then again, it didn't, because it showed life took over, the Emperor. I want you to understand that it's just simply reminding you that the old ways you did things, sometimes there's few things to tweak. No criticisms there, but self-reflection is always good. You're ready, but you're not ready to give to someone who isn't willing to give to you, and I think you're running into that currently, because those are the current cards. The current cards indicate with the Page of Cups, we get that. You want someone who's going to be like literally around. You're looking for a decent consistency, anything. In the future, here comes that Page of Wands. So I think that you're going to be stepping into, according to this, meeting these, like a new person, but the challenge for you, and we just had talked about this at the end of that, was the Death card. So you're going to be going through a change. This is going to be redefining how you're either looking for these people, how you're responding to energy. But guys, often this is a physical change, so I just want to mention this as a side note. If we were talking privately, we would have already gone off specifically on a few of these cards, but we're doing like a spirit guided message today. So we're trying to do some back and forth, yes. So I'm looking for your comments, Pandabot. But we want to understand there are some general nuances here. I believe they're being addressed, which is the idea, okay, it's not immediately going to happen. Within the next, according to this, that's like a year's progress in time. We don't see an ace, which is fabulous. So it's got to be at least 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 months. This is like hard for people because they're like, so what do you mean I have to wait for something to really manifest? Well, yeah, and it's just literally a matter of you being in the right place in the right time. And also, so someone comes back, and I'm going to just throw this out here because I feel sometimes if it's not someone coming back or a very similar energy, a person we meet, there's some lesson there I want you to take from it, because I think there's something that needed to change. That Death card also signifies to me that maybe the things you've been through, it's time for you to change it up. There's always something there. So we're going to leave that there. Thank you so much for your participation. I appreciate you and your patience. Like I said, this is abbreviated and mini and kind of different. So when we do private sessions, it's like deeper, and we get on this one level, where you can respond faster. I've noticed when we try to do it certain ways here, it's difficult. So if you guys join my private group over on Facebook, we do a bit more in depth, but I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and you're so very welcome. Panda has thanked me for the reading. I hope to have been some help for you today. Usually when we see the death card, someone's really trying to reinvent their lives, have different things, and I think you've been growing through all those things that happened. So much luck to you. Thank you for joining the group. Okay, I'm going to do a sip of coffee. Oh my God, I need it. There's always a huge rush of energy when we do these. Oh my goodness, it's so different, and I really appreciate it because we all kind of commune together. I believe your collective energy sometimes gives me like messages I'm not expecting. So mind you, I won't remember everything that I've said, so make sure you like this, or you go back and record anything, or write down notes, because it's just spirit guided and gone. So anyway, thank you guys, I appreciate you. So lots of energy today. So, Tribulator, if you're here, step forward. Then we're going to go back to Facebook for Stephanie, and then back to Twitch for Witchy Marie. I'm going to do a little inventory really quick and see who we have up here. Let us see. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Okay, Stephanie's second, and we're looking at... Well, thank you so much, Kavita, for liking on Facebook. I appreciate that energy. So we do have Witchy Marie. Sophia. Hippie. Which that is a cute name. Okay, what we're doing now is I'm going to put down all the requests. So what I'll do is, if we go too long, I'll take everybody's name and put it in a lottery really quick and pick a couple people. So sometimes these events get pretty big. I will be back again on Thursday, by the way, if you guys are interested. And I'm going to try to do a weekend event during the day. Okay. All right. Thank you. So we're going to, like I said, still be on Twitch for a minute. So Facebook, YouTube, please bear with me. Tribulator is feeling a little lost. And you know, a little spark is needed. Tribulator, you're a guy, right? Would you confirm that with me? Because, like, I know we've spoken before. I'm sorry, I speak with tons of people, and it gets awkward when I screw that stuff up. It really does get awkward, and I feel bad, you know? I want to honor everybody's distinctions, you know, whatever that is, whatever your pronouns are. Oh my God, I need another drink of coffee. This is bad today. So very bad. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet to put up with me. Okay, thank you. So he wants to know what should he be striving for. We're going to pull out two things for you. I'm going to get really deep for just a moment with the Rumi Oracle, and then we're going to veer away from that, and we want a little bit of really traditional advice, and we're going to, even though I know it's not exactly the same, depending on how you look at it, you know, it's just the typical tarot. All right, let's do this. So what we're going to do is, I call this a blind pull. I would like the whole group, all three of you groups, please focus. Oh, what a light and wonderful energy today. Thank you, guys. Let's pass this on to Tribulator, who I think could use a little bit of light and happy, good energy. Please, everyone, if you would. I would like his ancestors in mind to sit down at the table. My friend is feeling lost today. What direction should you be going? Great Spirit, Wakantaka, open up, some communication. We respectfully, humbly ask. All right, that was our last shuffle. We're going to do a blind pull really quick here. Okay. As I see this, I believe what I'm really happy about is the idea, like, I was looking for actual guidance versus, you know, sometimes we're seeing something that is just a bit more, you know, reflect on this, you know, and they're all reflective, but this particular card, Arise, it's really important for you to understand, you guys, that there are times when we don't know what to do and we are waiting for an answer. And when I had this card pulled up the other day, I could feel the true sense that a lot of us need to have some sort of inspiration. And frankly, at times, like a huge message, like even smack us in the face, for lack of a better phrase. I'm sorry if that sounds violent. Or more or less, sometimes gently caress our cheek. I mean, if that works with you guys, or do a series of experiences to find a grander, higher purpose. So, okay, I'm going to say this. I feel that you are just needing, and this is the truth, like everybody's got to have something that inspires them. So I feel as if also, and this is going to sound, again, I'm not trying to not focus on what you've asked. It's like you're being inspired and watched over, and like there's messages waiting for you. So I think that part of this is hearkening towards the idea of meditation, self-love, and work, of course, balancing our emotions, being mindful of what's around us, and then asking through meditation, asking your ancestors, because they seem to be around you, they see that you're bummed out, and they want to help. But this is very hopeful, this card, and I'm going to explain why. It's like you have this power to connect and tap with them, and we're going to get into the specific advice here, because I feel that you are being guided, and that there is just literally some things that have to change, and some things you need to do. So we're going to pause really quick. We're going to incorporate this. Thank you so much for your patience. I feel as if sometimes Spirit is like, oh my gosh, let's go deep, you know. Sometimes people need a little extra. Yeah, that fell on the floor. It's all right. We just keep going like it didn't even happen. Okay, guys. So what we want to do now is open things back up. I want to ask his ancestors and mine to sit down, explain to us what the guidance is. We're going to do 6 cards, and we're going to ask the whole group to focus for one moment. What direction should our friend go? I appreciate the quiet and the seriousness of the group. You guys are really respectful. Our first 3 cards are down, and we're going to talk about the challenges and the direction. I think that obviously we know you've been in a waiting pattern, because in life things sometimes happen in cycles, and we don't know what to do when they change and end. And I believe you've been gently nudged by the universe in the direction you should go. This is the Page of Wands, and this is in your recent past. So it's like you kind of know. You kind of know that, how can I put this? You're kind of like, and I guess this, just for lack of a better phrase, you kind of already heard this stuff. It's like you don't want to hear a repeat, but it's almost like there's a gentle voice telling you that it's okay to get up and resume, but not what you were doing. We get this clear with this. I'm like, great, thank you. Because straight up, look, I think you decided not to do anything you were doing with this. But this says, look, you can do some things, but not everything the same. You don't have to have the complete same harvest. And you are currently afraid right now to try something new, because according to this, there's been problems where you've had issues, and you're afraid that it's going to cause a problem if you change things in your life. Here's this this Queen of Cups. This is a challenge or an obstacle in your life. I tend to think when we see people in those challenge positions about you being able to, and according to this, literally, physically change some things you're doing. So if you're asking me my direct advice with all of this, it's saying, first of all, you need to continue to seek this higher purpose. It's there. You need to not care what other people think to a degree, because it feels like, to me, you've been sitting and waiting, and we see this reflecting here. You're really trying super hard to make the right choice, but it's like you gotta take a little bit you've been doing and keep it, and throw the rest out. And sometimes these energies, this Queen of Cups, are reminders that we need to focus on not causing our own problems by inactivity. So this is this is like almost a predictive warning card, that if you don't make a choice. Now, I can't tell you directly what to do. This is the issue. But I can tell you this. I think you've had inklings for a little while now that you need to change up your daily life routine and boundaries. You've been working very hard on things. According to this, you felt something change. You have to act upon it. And you have to do it now and soon, because according to this, what this means is probably getting rid of situations that don't fit. And I feel you're going to have to weather a little bit of a storm because of it. So usually when we change, that's what happens. And it doesn't mean it's going to be the worst, but I'm prepping you for that idea. So if you guys ever want to reach out privately, please feel free. We could get much deeper. Right now we're trying to fit in some free readings today. Thank you so much to Jillian Haichu for sharing on Facebook, and a huge thank you for Tribulator. I really appreciate your patience with the process today. These spirit guided messages, it's pretty much a one-off of what's coming out of me. I appreciate your patience. You guys are so awesome. So thank you for joining Anxious AP. I see you over there on Twitch, as well as The Chosen Yogi. Thank you for joining us. We are triple streaming today on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I am Little Falcon. We are doing coffee chat and some free readings. We're going to go for a little bit more. I have a bunch of different decks. Today is a relaxed form. I am feeling very light and happy and good, and I want everyone to try to focus on what they're working on. This isn't the time to open up a bunch of new projects, guys. It's like steady as she goes. Be joyous in the moment. Live in the now. It's so important to find joy in what you do. I'm so happy to be here with you. And yeah, guys, we've not gotten too many readings in the amount of time I've been talking. So we're moving on now to Stephanie on Facebook. So if you're on Twitch and YouTube, you can't see that. I do apologize. But we will be, if people are still with me on Twitch, Witchy Marie. We do then go back to Facebook if we have time for Sophia and Gloria. Thank you guys so much. Selectivity was a big deal. So when I'm doing these readings, I'm doing what is said to me versus even shorter abbreviated readings. I appreciate you guys listening to my live streams. We're trying to grow and learn together. Twitch has been amazing for that. I've learned about all kinds of interesting crystals, and we have some really interesting characters pop in. So a big, huge thank you to Twitch for their huge participation. It is just awesome. I am humbled, and I love meeting people and learning. So to be honest, when I've been on Twitch, and no offense to Facebook, because Facebook is really huge, Twitch is just small enough right now where I feel, even though it is big, this particular genre is small enough that I'm getting some really interesting comments. And no offense, all my Facebook friends are great, but I get a lot of trolls on Facebook, if you know what I mean. So anyway, The Chosen Yogi is also drinking coffee. Yes, it is literally the fuel that makes this go. So now please, as we see, let's focus for our friend. Today we're going to do a Rumi card. Stephanie, did you have a specific topic that we're pulling for? I love these Rumi Oracle cards, guys. They bring it down a notch, and I'm already kind of there today, feeling the need to be mindful and relaxed and joyous on the journey, for sure. Do a little 80s slang in there for you, awesome, And yeah, I was a 80s kid. All right, Stephanie, what are we looking at here? Just a general. Excellent. Okay, group, let's focus. All right, let's bring it down. All right, Wakantanka, Great Spirit, if you would open up, we would like her ancestors in mind to sit down at the table. We want to get some good spirit, general advice, something guided that's relevant yet as Rumi is very, very deep. All right, let's do a blind pull. Okay, that came pretty quick. Okay. Passion for purpose. I think that you really need to focus on what you've been doing and all of your dreams and aspirations you've been trying to manifest. So, guys, if you've been following me, we've been doing a lot of serious manifesting since the last new moon and the Lionsgate portal opening and closing and all that. And we're working ourselves into another new moon. So now I feel, because most of us, have gone through the full moon and went, okay, we got rid of a lot of what doesn't work. We got a lot of space to work on our projects. it's time to do your jam. If you look close here, there's a beautiful spiritual connectivity, though, to the universe, the universal source and spirit that's gorgeous about this card. Like, do a lot of connecting up with spirit. Take some time to just do that and sit outside or whatever brings you the most joy. Do some meditating, because I feel we need to feel connected to nature, to spirit, to purpose, to be able to have that lust for life, for lust for our projects, and why selectivity with our time has been a huge theme for our group, which we do have group themes I go through. I have an empath group too, and that's one of them. But mindfulness. Now, this doesn't mean we're not feeling, you guys. We're understanding that things cause responses, and we're feeling them. Kind of like the gentle breeze on our face if we're lucky, and moving on. But you need to know, Stephanie, you're being you're like so important in the universe. If you guys know, the circles to me always represent the grand circles of life and connectivity. I want you to feel very important and needed. So get your projects done. Keep focusing, because that's your big jam right now. And a little bit of self-love, a little bit of soul connectivity. This is really important during these times when, guys, we are trying so hard. Most of us I speak to, they're like, oh my God, I'm trying so hard. I'm focusing so hard. Yes, me too, boo. But we have to absolutely find ways that take us there. Oh, and this thing moves. Sometimes it sticks. My bestie made it for me. See, now, guys, the camera, there we go. It's off because, like, it's not my mirror image. So it's a little weird. Thank you, guys. You're so awesome. So, look, when we do these, understand, Spirit's going to tell you what it wants. If you guys do have a specific focus, make sure you're asking me. Next up, we're going to go back over to Twitch. Witchy Marie, are you still around by any chance? And a huge thank you to Stephanie on Facebook for participating, and Tribulator on Twitch, and absolutely Panda Person Bot. I love those names. Yeah, they make me sound really lame and old as I try to pronounce them, but it's all right. You are so very welcome. Thank you for all your kindness, Stephanie. You guys are an amazing group. I am humbled. So, as we're moving on, we're going to call in our next person. Once again, that's Witchy Marie on Twitch. If you're here, let me know. Next up would be Sophia Hippie. Let's take a look at our time. All right. We are cruising along here. It is a Tuesday, and I am feeling good. I hope everybody else is too. I've been so looking forward to this. If you guys can't tell, I've been like all hyped up. I have not seen everybody since Thursday, and I'm beginning to think like a Sunday maybe would be good. Like if everybody's available Sunday morning, because I just like, I get like these withdrawals and I like have to see everybody. So I thought 2 times was just enough in the week. I just got to think a third. So if you guys are interested, I'm thinking it's probably going to be this time on a Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Central Time. All right, so far on Twitch, I don't see, let me know, Witchy Marie, but we're going to switch back over really quick. Sophie Hippie, if you're here, please let me know. We have not pulled out a couple of our decks yet because we're just being all over that place today. We're just having some really spiritually relaxed, joyful time. And I keep looking for my hummingbird. So she comes, well, she's not my hummingbird. That's so egotistical. The hummingbird that graces my presence on the daily. Often when I'm doing these sessions or giving readings, and she's trying to get all these spiders because I live on a higher level, and it's cool. She likes to eat the spiders and use the web, and it's always a spirit message that someone, someone's going to resonate or need me. We're going to pull out the Akashic Tarot today, as well as we also have the Sacred Forest Oracle. Yeah, I'm about to go into 80s like slang for some reason. Like they talk like they had marbles in their mouth, like gag me with a spoon. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I went like right back down through the 80s. Oh my God. There's Witchy Marie. Excellent. She would like a love reading about your romantic soulmate. Okay. We're going to do a general for that. So whether you've met this person or not, we're going to talk about a few basics. If you would like to interject, absolutely, please go ahead. That is helpful. And a big hello to those who have just joined again on Twitch. We're triple streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And we are now going to do a reading for our friend on Twitch, Witchy Marie. She wants to know about her soulmate. And I do see some people wanting some readings. And hi there, Miss Coco Bay, also on Twitch. Thank you. And I do see everyone's requests. So I have a pretty good list going. We'll see what I can fit in today. I'll be back Thursday at this time, as well as I'll be back now. It looks like Sunday morning because I cannot keep away. So once again, we're going to put our attention towards a reading. Thank you for your patience, group, and your attention. And it is so nice to meet you too. And your name is like ZCDDCC, so no offense, you know that I can't pronounce that, although I could have tried. Let's try. Zitgisk. Okay. It wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. So what I'm going to do is pull out the deck, guys, we haven't used yet. And yeah, I'm in like such a goofy mood today. You guys are so sweet to put up with me. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle, and no, I don't get any kickbacks. These are just the things I use. If you like them, you can find them on Amazon or what have you. So what we would like to do is be serious for a minute. This soulmate stuff affects people. We're not trying to be joking about it. And thank you. I will call you Z. I am, like I said, I'm doing really joyful and happy and goofy today. I hope you're doing well. So now we're going to ask my ancestors and hers, and this would be Witchy Marie, to step down for a moment at the table. We're asking everyone to pull ourselves together, our energy. She's asking about soulmate. We would like Wakantanka, the Great Spirit, the universe, Mother Nature, if you will, to open up. One more good shuffle. We're going to do a blind pull. We're going to pull 3 cards this time for Witchy Marie. Thank you, group. That's a hard one to get. That's my third. Often I do a traditional tarot spread. That's how I was taught how to do it, but I feel for certain decks it's appropriate. So thank you, guys. I just wanted to give a little moment of explanation. Now let's focus for our friend. Thank you. This is a gorgeous deck, by the way, with a lot of interesting illustrations, a lot of vivid colors. So know that this is also meant to be very illuminating in a lot of different ways. The Water Spirit Manifesting Dreams. Understand, when I see these type of cards as your first card, I believe that if you have not yet met your soulmate, it's in the manifesting stages. You're getting towards it. This is the recent past. And look, we're going to put these all together. Give me a moment for you. In the present, we see the butterfly spirit of transformation. Oh, so girl, you're going through something. You're probably attracted to our little groups because a lot of us are transforming too. It's good stuff. It's not easy. It's hard. It's rough. It's arduous. As you all can tell, and if you know, a pearl is created through friction and through time and through, frankly, an uncomfortable situation. And there looks like a very beautiful, and this is such an interesting fusion, you guys, a butterfly, a fairy, excuse me, but they call it butterfly spirit. So when we're looking at these, I feel a sense of transformation, lightness, energy, but also this is you right now. So let's get to it. I understand what you're asking, and a lot of us are seeking that. Some of us are looking for the twin flame soulmate connection. If you've already found that person and you're in a relationship, we will get to what that means. But lastly, we're going to go with what we're feeling, and what's, Spirit is like telling me and guiding me with is the earth spirit of stability. So, okay, you are going to have that stable love. You're going to have your soulmate in your life, but this is about you. It's like you have to be sitting under the tree of your own fruits with a stable heart and mind. And we're not saying that you're not stable. So don't misunderstand me. This is more about how you're going to be working into this. Manifesting shows you're making it happen. You're going to make it happen. You're focusing on what you need to be. And the butterfly spirit considering all things shows your transformation in a physical way. So coming up, guys, it's manifesting in physical. Yay, the earth spirit. So understand we had water, and now we're going all the way down to what I consider the most tangible is terra firma. And I feel you're going to meet this person, but this is you continuing to ground yourself. And I'm going to tell you this. This usually means hold on tight, ground yourself. So let's talk about timing. When I look at all these things, it's going to take a process of at least a year and a half for you to, first of all, either meet that person. And if you're currently in a relationship, in that soulmate relationship, the processes you guys are going through as you manifested each other in your life, currently you would be transforming that relationship. The earth spirit means something tangible would be coming from it, but my impression here is that you're still seeking, and that in all reality, we're often seeking within ourselves. So try not to look, try to exist. But by manifesting, guys, I'm so big on manifesting. Like, we're going to like talk a lot about manifesting in this group. You're manifesting a lot of good things. You need to manifest your own personal success, being the person you wanted to be around, or the partner you want to be. And this is what you've been working on. And you're manifesting it through the daily responsibility of being mindful, following through what you're trying to do, accomplish. So stay on track. And it looks like you're going to be having that connection you need and want. But remember, you have to be extremely grounded because it's going to be big. It's going to then make you recheck everything about yourself. So anything I've ever experienced, and talk a lot about this stuff with people between twin flame, soulmate connections, what have you. Oh my God, here comes the challenges. They will mirror things to you. You will be challenged like you've never been challenged before. It won't be linear. So you need to be super prepared. So keep on the journey of being prepared. It feels beautiful to me. You seem to be aware of your transformation, but I really want you to know the universe sees it too. So thank you so much. Again, that was the Sacred Force Oracle cards. I don't always dig them out, but when I do, I feel that they've got this really neat ethereal sort of quality. I hope it's been a little bit of an inspiring message for you. Part of today's message, again, guys, was selectivity with your time and energy, to not overdo this week. We're like trying to work on the projects we've put out there. Doesn't mean if you need to start something, you can't, but it's just a little bit of a guidepost. So moving on, we're going to take a break. We have some people that we could read for here on Facebook, but what I'd like to do is take an inventory. I'm going to look really quick and see who would like a reading. And then what I'm going to do is set up a list and see if I can possibly do several more requests. So let's see. Thank you, Z. I really appreciate your energy. Let's see who we have also on our list. We see Jai Ping, or Jai Jing 96. Hi there. I'm going to start putting down who is asking. Let's see here. You're very welcome. Witchy Marie said thank you. I appreciate it. Let's look here. Okay, so we have several people still on our list. After the break, I will come back and do a few more. Guys, let me know if you want a reading. So I'm going to name some names, and these are the requests I have. So far, Sophia Hippie, Gloria, Jai Jing on 96 on 96. Jeez, that's like a radio channel station. On Twitch. Thank you very much, universe, for that. Made my brain start to work again. We're going to just take a moment. So if you didn't hear your name or you would like a reading, this is your chance. Please go ahead and let me know. Gloria, let me know she's here. I'm going to write her name down. We will come back and do a quick little lottery and see who we could fit in. I'll be gone approximately 5 or so minutes. I'm going to do a little meditative moment, but please make sure you let me know if you would like a reading. Once again, I am Little Falcon. I am humbled and honored to spend time with you today, friends. I'm going to go on a little break. I'll be back. Please let me know if you're interested in a reading. Once again, I'll be back. Thanks so much, guys. Greetings and salutations again, friends. Let's see who is still here. I'm going to relight the sage real quick while we gather the group. On my list, I have Gloria Z on Twitch, who asked before Zhaijing. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying. So, we have 3 so far. So if you're still with me, let me know. I saw that Gloria was still here. She is first. Hey, Catherine. It is so good to see you. We are just relighting the remnants of my sage. I have a new stick coming. I'm very selective anymore where I buy this stuff, you guys. It's so important who's packaging and dealing with it, you know. It's the vibes. So now we're getting that Palo Santo going. I'm going to make sure everyone is ready to go. Real quick, I wanted to mention, if you guys are enjoying this and you're on Facebook, you could like, share, comment, buy stars, or subscribe for just literally $9.99 a month. You get 3 readings with me, first of all. One that's completely private. Let's get that going. And then 2 that are part of our group that are real exhaustive and deep, and it's not like this. As well as you get 50% off all my regular services. You get to try out all my new products. I do candles and all kinds of cool stuff for free. And as the group grows, there's going to be a ton of group benefits. This is about selectivity. So a lot of us cannot afford a lot of money. So for $10, you get 3 readings a month, very personalized, nothing like this. And then it gets deeper for everybody. The more people that join, and we've had an interesting response. I've had some subscribers. I'm so excited. We're going to do some fun group events. So if you guys are interested, head on over to Facebook. The subscription thing is going to be really good for people. A lot of us cannot afford a lot of extra expenses right now, so I'm totally down with it. If you're interested as well, you can always contact me privately for any sort of reading and empath mentoring. I help other readers, and I help, empaths and caregivers deal with their emotions. I help people learn how to give readings, so please feel free to reach out. One last thing, I want to share this quick story, and I see that we do have, indeed, like I said, a list going here. We have Gloria, who's here. Z, let me know if you're still on Facebook, or Twitch, excuse me, Zhaijing96, if you're still on Twitch. Oh my God. So I am a firm believer that when something is gone or you've lost it, either certain people I'm not allowed to talk about in this season could have taken it, or literally, which is what I believe has probably happened, my spiritual use has been exhausted. Turquoise is highly protective for me. I always lose it after a while. And it's the weirdest ways. It's not like I'm reckless with stuff. I'm really not. I've worn this ring for, oh my God, 12 years, and I'm not, how did I not lose that? Well, it's a different stone, okay? It provides a different purpose for me, and I don't believe that, turquoise, I have this rooted history with ancestrally too, so I have a new one coming, because I just lost it, and I feel clearly, guys, when they break in your pocket, for example, certain things, they've helped you, they've done their purpose, but I'm always losing natural turquoise. Like, I got some from Cahokia, that was, again, another indigenous artist making it, and it's like, it was gone after I got my use out of it, and I did go through some stuff. So, guys, it's been intriguing. I've been intrigued. So let's move on. Thank you guys so much. I just wanted to, let everybody know about my subscription and give everybody the heads up that, yeah, I do believe wearing certain crystals is helpful. Go figure. A lot of people don't want to put a lot into that, but I really believe there's a lot about it, and about the healing process used with them and all those things. To me, it resonates. Not for everyone. So, that's my vibe on it. If you guys were wondering, we've had some really fabulous crystal conversations here. Okay, so Gloria, would you like a general? And Catherine, we'll see if we can fit you in today. I've been going for a little while now. We have a little bit of a list. What I want to do is the Akashic Tarot, actually, for Gloria. Gloria is a really sweet lady who has given quite a few stars to our little group, which keeps our group going. It really does help, because Facebook throws me up on the algorithm, as well as they change things a little bit, so they don't, it's just not the same. So I appreciate you. So Gloria is ready and would like a general. So if all 3 groups would focus, we're asking the Great Spirit, Wankatanka, Mother Nature, Clear the way. I would like her ancestors and mine to sit down at the table. That card does not want to work with me. We're setting that aside. It's usually a sign. Ooh. So, Gloria, if we're feeling any resistance, it is okay. Some days you're going to feel that way. So when I start shuffling that, I can feel a little sense. Occasionally there's resistance. Don't be upset about it. Before I put down the first card, though, I want to see what this is. The Queen of Forces. You need to work on that balance like everyone, the dark and the light, how we're handling our daily. To me lately, this is mindfulness, but the Two of Forces also means information revealed. And in the straight up way, it can be, frankly, at times painful because truths at times when revealed can be hurtful. So understand there's some link there currently going on in your situation. So let's just hold on for a minute. Yes, this is the Akashic Tarot with a twist. It's taken us a little bit of elevation. Let's take a look here. We're just going to pull 3 because these are so deep. We do not need challenge cards usually. Sometimes I do. The Muse. I will really believe you've been in a deep time of reflection and you've been probably creating. And now it's time for you to be a little more diverse with what you're doing. The Five of Scrolls says it is time to continue to look for information as well as to be diversified, giving, moving forward with ourselves in a way that's physical because something's coming. A birth. Now, guys, this doesn't mean she's going to have a baby. And a lot of us leaders are going, whew, thank God. But the 4 is very representative of family, connectivity, completion of projects in a way that is not exactly like the 3. Like, for example, where we have beginning, middle, and an end. You are creating things for the future. So guys, like literally she's been getting her creation on. She's being pushed to diversify spiritually, physically. So a lot of times, guys, that means you're having to really devote a lot of energy probably to a lot of different things this week. So be prepared, girl. You're going to have to be that juggler this week. Keep on the course. It's going to be all right because you're in the process of birthing not only new ideas, but look, she's going to hear some stuff she's just going to have to accept because that's what life is. And she's doing great with it, guys. We're not criticizing, but in her search here, we know the diversification card also means she's going to need to then, as these things keep being revealed to her, you're going to have to up your spiritual and personal game. So like for me, every so often, and this is kind of hard for us, we have to switch up what we're doing. Why I do different decks of cards. Why I'm trying to take different tacks to things. And it's not like we're always going to change everything, but a fresh perspective was being called upon for you there. So again, be conscious and aware of how you're reacting because it feels like this week's challenges are going to keep you busy. You got this. Don't fret over it, guys. I don't tell you this stuff for you to just sit there and go, oh my God. No, it's the opposite. Feel empowered. Know that your journey is being recognized to a degree and reflected to just enough to where you can go, okay, I can work with all that, you know. And you're so very welcome. Gloria said thank you. I really appreciate everyone. She said I was very spot on. That was too kind of you. Thank you, Gloria. You guys, these aren't going to resonate with everyone all the time. Whatever spirit is coming through and wants to say is what it's going to say, which can be wholly disappointing to people sometimes. I know. I've been doing this professionally since the year 2000, and it is a combination of, you know, me feeling like I've been disappointing people since, you know, from right before, you know, when the millennium changed. I mean, really, there's this element being an empath that's very difficult because you don't want to hurt people, but part of what I do is empower people with knowledge. It sometimes maybe uncomfortable. So that being said, I appreciate you guys. Sometimes I'll just be like really crushing people's hopes, it feels like, and I don't ever want to do that. But I think that most people need to at least understand the other sides of things when they're making their choices. So that's what we try to do. Thank you guys so much. We're taking a look at our list. Now, Z, are you still over there on Twitch? And I see Jai Jing is, who would be next right after that. If you're still here, let me know. People on Twitch. You guys have been so fabulous. So I did see Catherine's request. I do have your name down. We will see if we can get to you. I just want to make sure I'm honoring some of these people that we have just met today on Twitch, which Twitch has been great, you guys. Super cool. So Catherine and everyone, as you can see, I colored my hair. I'm feeling vibrant, renewed, in control of my own responses to a degree. I'm riding and weathering out storms. And this goes on in everyone's life. People get weird, there's changes. So, no, you guys aren't alone. I'll be back Thursday. We'll do a check in, we'll do some more free readings, and then we'll plan to get together on Sunday. And that way we can try to get some more people who, are working or on different time zones. So, my big wish is that we can then get together, a little more regularly. So I'm going to put out an ad for that as well. So I wanted to give a huge thank you again and shout out to everyone who has participated today, all of the new likes, shares, and follows. If you guys have enjoyed today, you could also send me stars. If you're feeling super sassy, you could join my subscription program on Facebook for just $10 a month. You guys get to have 3 readings with me, one that is private on the phone, whatever you want, 2 set up also private, whatever venue you prefer, the group or private, as well as you get 50% off all my services, plus cool stuff like testing my products for free and then getting to turn around and review them and be like, yeah, I didn't like that, or this didn't burn well, or I almost lit the house on fire. So whatever. Thank you guys once again. I hope to see everybody Thursday. Thank you for saying hi and your energy. Much love to everyone. I will see you Thursday. Mwah.